Hey traders, quick market update. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, I want to give you a quick market update on the markets, what I see, and let's actually go through here. Firstly, I'm looking at the S&P 500, and one of what I share with you is the thing is, we've actually, this actual week, as you guys know, I put out a video yesterday, or at the start of the week, should I say, and I said at the start of the week that if we do open and run up, we're likely to run up to the highs of the couple of candles ago, reject the resistance, come back down. And that's happened spot on. So, very, very, very happy with that, and we've continued to slowly go down. We have a big news announcement. I think it's the, let me just double check here on my other screen. Go to Econoday. That is, Econoday is the website that I like to go to. We've got the employment situation in America, which is going to rock and roll this market. So far this week has settled down here. Do we settle a lot more after the employment situation comes out? That's yet to be seen. But what I do see, guys, is this. Firstly, I was noticing that that if I just draw my trend line from there to there, and let me open up this screen here a bit more. If I draw that from trend line from there to there, is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. It's more here from here, isn't it? So if I open up this chart a bit more, and if I just connect all these highs through here, should I say I'm connecting all those lows through there. So as you can see, right, you can see how the market's bounced off there. And so this is a weekly bar, right? This is a weekly bar. So it bounced off here, bounced there, bounced there, bounced there. It actually even bounced last week, and now it looks like it's trying to close below that actual line there through there. So if we go to the daily chart on the S&P 500, look what's actually happened on the daily chart. The daily chart, you can actually see that yesterday it tried to rally up to that level, rejected that level, and came back down and settled there. So very, very, very interesting. We'll see what happens with that moving forward. But I do think, and what I said at the start of the month, which is actually start of the week, I said I think May's going to spell a lot more downside, and I do think we're likely to get a lot more downside coming real soon. So we will see about what actually happens, but I don't expect the market to fall a lot. I do think if we do get a bit more downside, I do think we're likely to get a bit of a rally and then maybe fall over to the downside. So that's what I'm expecting. We'll see what happens, but I don't expect this market's just going to keep going down like this. I think we are going to get a bit of a rally soon, a rally to the high side. Not a big rally, maybe just a little rally, maybe like a 1 or 2% rally overall, and then we come down and then we start to hit it harder. So that's obviously what I see in May. So that's what I see on the S&P. Same with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. If I open up the chart, the Dow Jones, same as well too. If I bring my trend line and put it on all the low points through there, you can see obviously all through low points through there, and then open it up, you can see, or should I say, you can see what happened on the Dow Jones as well too. Ran up, came, hit resistance, came back down and closed where it is right now. Click on the daily chart and you actually can see what's actually happening too. We've got a close below there. It rejected that level through there as well too. And now we've just gone down through there. So we will see about that. I do think we've got a little bit more downside to come, but you never know, guys. This may be the day that the market starts to push up a little bit more. And then I think it's going to fail again. And then we start to get some more selling pressure, maybe moving into next week. So that's what I see on the Dow Jones. Let's go to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, as you can see, you can see the market's come down through there. And I did say with the Nasdaq that if the market does get a rally into these areas through here, and I had this box here at the start, then I think it's likely to reject. And you can see exactly what's happened through there. It actually popped up on Monday, and then what's actually happened ever since Monday's actions happened, we've actually fallen off about 2%. So I was really happy with that, because I actually loaded up. I actually got on to some shorts on the QQQ, which is actually with the Nasdaq, connected to the Nasdaq on that day there, and ever since then the market's actually fallen away. So really nice. I think overall the Nasdaq is actually obviously the most bearish out of all of them. You know, if anything, we have a little bit more downside to come before we hit an area of sort of overall support level through here, which is about this level through here somewhere. Yeah, so about that level through there, maybe a little bit higher, but that sort of 4,000, maybe that's what happens tonight. Maybe we actually have a big sort of 1.5–2% drop down to the side, and we get through there. So, but overall, the Nasdaq's looking the weakest, and looking at the Russell, same thing as the Russell, guys, is the Russell's actually broken out as well too. This is the weekly bar, and once again on the weekly bar on the Russell, you can see if I just bring my trend line up through there, you can see how that this market's bounced through here, and now we're getting a close below. Right now we're getting a close below. Not only are we getting a close below here, but you can see the last couple of times that it actually got, you see it, market paused there, then broke back up. So if I take this trend line off here for a minute, actually let me keep that on there, and you can see from these lows through here. So if I get those lows through there, those low points through there, you can see how that bounced off there and bounced off there. Well, they're actually support levels now, and if I bring this down towards that whole box area now is a resistance level. So remember, always do your analysis on the weekly chart. Now, I've been saying, guys, for quite some time now, actually for the last couple of weeks, that I think the Russell's getting ready to get some serious movement on the downside. So selling may and go away. That's what I believe is happening, and I said at the start of the week, and I'm still saying it now. So go into the daily charts, and as you can see on the daily charts, that this Russell is completely broken out of this support level, broken down past this peak here, and yeah, so I do want to see the Russell break past this trough here, because that was the last sort of swing trough. So I want to see the Russell break past that trough there. The Nasdaq's already done it, and again, I would like to see the S&P and also the Dow Jones start to break past this previous trough through here, because that was the thing that I was looking at through there. So overall, guys, that's a little market update that I see in the markets. You know, where we are right now, guys, I believe if we do get a little bit more downside tonight, I think maybe starting next week we get a little we get a little rally to the high side, maybe for a couple of days, and then we start to see some more downside. Or we start to see a bit more upside tonight moving into next week, and then we start to see some even more significant selling on the downside. Hey, it's John Howell here, and thanks so much for watching my video. You see, I'm putting out daily videos and education on helping you learning the art of successful trading. So click on the subscribe button to keep up to date with every video I do. Also, check out my story video, $250,000 in debt, cancer, overweight, family passing away, lived on the streets, and more, and how I overcome it and now thriving through my life. This is here to motivate you, so click on that image to watch my video. And lastly, if you're struggling with your trading, then you need to see my latest webinar where I'm sharing with you an amazing strategy that allows you to generate an income without getting the direction right. So click on that image on this page to register for my next free webinar. This is John Howell here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.